burning your battery to make sure that you follow Truth FM. Let me say thanks to all of you. Welcome to the program, the SKTV. For all of you who always follow this program, I want to say thank you so much. And thank you so much for following Truth FM all of the time and also following the SKTV program. I want to say thanks to all of you. Welcome, folks. Today is Friday. Today is the first day in the 9 months, and the year remains the same, 2023. And I'm Johnson Mayor Bankula. My team here, Sekou bereaved, so he won't be with us on today. We want to say our sympathy to you, Sekou, and the rest of the family there. Have our sympathy as you go through your time of bereavement. We want to say our sympathy to you. So first, I want to say thank you to all of you who just joining us, especially on the SKTV live page. Thank you so much. And I'm Johnson Mayor Bankula. I'm going to be here up to 8 o'clock on tonight, but at 7, we're going to go for news break. So 39 days to elections, as you already you're aware already, the countdown continue up to October 10th. So the countdown going to be October 10th is end. So I want to say yes, thank you to all of you who are campaigning, for those of you who are also candidates. All of you, our candidates, want to say thank you to all of you. 1,026 persons are contesting for the positions. Someone want to be president, someone want to be representative, and someone want to be senator. So I want to say thanks to all of you for taking that bold step. Yes, so SKTV today is Friday, as I said already. And today our topic today is open mic. So for those of you, open mic, that is what on your mind. Some of the things that you think that burning your chest that you want to bring out. So we don't want you to keep them in your heart. So we want you to bring it out and tell the public exactly what burning you or one of these things that you want to talk about. But before that, we have to share the show for some of you who just following us. Please share the show. So we're gonna go for this musical break. I'm looking for this song coming from Friday the 7th, man. It's called Bigger Mistake. Yeah, Bigger Mistake, you're out. So you're gonna be careful how you go about with your campaign activities. So let me see what we can take break on this song, Bigger Mistake, and after that we're going to share the show. So for those of you out there, please share the show. And today's Friday. Also, don't forget that every Friday is the day set aside for you to chip in at least anything that God lay on your heart for the support of SKTV. So anything that is on your heart or maybe that's in your mind that you want to chip in with, please do it with your willing heart. Whatever anything that God lay on your heart, chip in at least for the support of the program. That's how things supposed to be. So we want to tell all of you, our dear listeners, all of you always following us, please chip in at least. The mobile money app or the mobile money number is there. So you can just go there and just chip in with little thing you have at least for the support of the program. So thanks to all of you always supporting this program, the SKTV. We want to say thanks to all of you, our dear supporters. Always, some of you, you call us, say, oh, Mabel, how far, what happened to the program? Are you not coming on? We want to say thanks to all of you. Continue to support the program. Continue to be, Labro is all we have. So please don't forget, send me your support. Any little thing that you have, God going to bless you. As long you give it with your willing heart, God going to multiply that. Yes, God going to multiply it and give you more and more. So please be that support a supporting arm for the SKTV program. So yes, I'm looking for several many bigger mistake. Let me see. Yes, bigger mistake. You out. So to all of you, our politicians, those of you who are campaigning bigly, those of you who are going out, reaching out to the people, and so forth. So don't forget also. Don't forget that politics is not easy. In fact, it's not a joke. So you got to go out there every morning to make sure that you contribute or apart from even letting the people know or maybe telling the people to even vote for you, also you have to tell them how to vote. But we'll come to that after this break. We're trying to find Friday the settlement. Yes, Friday, sorry. Trying to find it on the YouTube so that all of you out there can also listen to the music Friday the settlement. Oh, yes. So there you go. Today is Friday, it's weekend. I don't know about you. I don't know how your weekend is going like, but how be it, please be peaceful and do away with from trouble. Don't be that trouble person. So okay, so this is the song. And let me see what I can put this song. Yeah, so this is the song. Big a mistake. So in this simple mistake, you out. Bigger mistake than death. You see, Friday, the cell man, in fact, I don't even know about this song, the wording and the message, it's just so, yeah, because life, simple mistake you make, you out. Nobody going to be, or maybe you should go, no, you out. You out. In fact, replacement will be fast. So October 10, the replacement will be fast. Simple mistake, you out. Ah. Catch shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Simple mistake, so come. The time check is half past the hour. Simple mistake, you out. Bigger mistake, not there. So welcome after the break. In fact, I hope some of you are sharing, especially our lover. Those of you there always for the SKTV. Let me just greet few of you. Yes, let me say hi to all of you there. Yes. Let me see how best to recognize few of you. You move through Kwanga. Hey, oh man, what's up? If I had a weekend from your end, oh, you move through Kwanga, strong iron lady. Let me say hi to you, Linda Yempa. Linda Yempa. Let me say hi to you, Regina Whipson. Let me say hi to you, Oluwa Glory King Shepherd. Let me also say good evening to you, and Garment Gift Floor. Let me say good evening to you, King at four right. Let me say good evening to you, Linda Yempa. I already called her name. And Dakonti Daminda Ja. Let me say good evening to you, Young Beba Young. Let me say good evening to you, Marie Pratt. Let me say good evening to you, Ahmed Ega. Always here with us, Emma. Let me say good evening to you. You say hi, thank Melbourne for coming on and the SK TV show. Yes, thank you so much also for being with us all of the time. It's because of you people we are here. The high low. It's because of you, our listeners, our viewers, why we are here. And because of the time we give you people too, also there to back us. So thanks so much. And Valentine Pressure, she watching. Let me say good evening to you. And let me see. There are a lot of you also. Black Sampon Part 2. I hope I get any correct. Black Sampon Part 2. Let me say good evening to you. And Tanya Savile, she say hi. The person say hi. SKTV hi. Also, let me say good evening to you and to all of you, our viewers out there. Those of you who just joining us, let me say thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on. And thank you so much for following Truth FM and SKTV. And look, it's Friday though. Somebody is asking, hi, Mabel, how are you and my sister-in-law doing? We find out we're great, thank God. Every time you see me, I've low half today, but know that she's doing well. But every time you see me, well, I do better, I mean, she don't do well. But thanks, Ali, she's doing good. And let me say thank to all of you. Mai Abina Kambin. Let me say good evening to you and Muna. Yeah, Muna Clip Play. Let me say good evening to you. Yeah, Muna Clip Play. Let me say good evening to you. Salia Kemon. Let me say good evening to you. Jeremiah Smith also on YouTube. Let me say good evening to you. Yeah, in the SKTV also live on YouTube. So let me say good evening to you, Jeremiah Smith and Elizabeth Bowen. Let me say good evening to you. Please, today is Friday. Friday is German payday. So please just chip in. That's the best thing to do. We have a lot of information that we can share with you. We got a lot of things today that we're going to discuss before we open a line for our people out there also to come up with what's on their mind. But I will tell you a few things that we need to know and that we need to do as people. So thanks to all of you for watching. So today is Friday and today is the 1st of September. So all of you who are also celebrating your birthday today from SKTV, we want to say happy birthday to all of you. Now, open mic? Open mic is the same as what on your or what's on your mind. So let me start with what on my mind. Then some of you that will call in later on, you also tell us what on your mind. So there are a few things that I want to talk about. The number one thing had to do with the National Election Commission, you know, sending warning out, about a possible invalid votes, possible invalid votes. So we're going to go to that. Let me see. Yes, let me see. But first of all, I guess some of you maybe want to know as to what happened in Liberia back home. Yes, indeed. So let me just chip in with that. Then I will go to the National Election Commission statement. Yes. So thank you. Liberia is doing good. Liberia is fine. We are all good here. And in fact, 39 days to go into the campaign activities. 39 days to go, then we'll be making our decision that will be carrying us for the next 6 years. That will be 6-year contracts we'll be signing. So we have less than 39 days to go. And Liberia is relatively good. We're moving strong. Our people are all good. The marketeers, everybody doing good. Okay. So politicians or candidates, those who are vying for these positions, they are campaigning heavily out there. And we've seen a lot of them. They are campaigning. They are very, very, very campaigning, especially the CPP is taking another trend, walking, making like, okay, we got to go from door to door, horse to horse, and interact with our people. So we're seeing the political leader of the CPP moving from district to district, doing his own interactions with the citizen. So another one is people themselves, their behavior is really good. Liberians are doing good, welcoming everybody, whether you are from party A or from party B, they are all with you, so that's the way to go. So for that thing that happening, no major thing happening now besides the political activities, and yes, and our sympathy also to our boss, Sekou, who lost one of his aunt on yesterday. So I want to say our sympathy to you, Sekou Kone of, in fact, he's the CEO for the SKTV. So I want to say our sympathy to you. Yeah, so let's move of power. Yeah, so National Election Commission here. So the National Election Commission had Madame Deverta Brown Lassana, chairperson of the National Election Commission, or NEC, has issued a warning that without proper attention, the upcoming October 10 elections could see a significant rise in invalid votes. She attributes this potential problem to what she refers to as transfer aggression, resulting from the ongoing actions involving the tearing down of political parties, billboards, and posters by their opponents. So here comes what's on my mind. So the chairperson of NEC, the madam, is saying that in fact she observing that there may be a significant rise in the invalid votes because of transfer aggression. Now, some of you out there who are tearing political parties, billboards, posters, and you think that you are doing well, you need to stop. You have to stop. You have to stop. Because tearing your opponent billboard or posters is not the way to campaign. It's not the way to campaign. So if you're in a habit and you are listening to me now, we are appealing to you, please stop. Stop tearing people billboards. Stop tearing people posters. Just because they are your opponent, or maybe because the person not in your camp, you need to stop. Please, that's not the right thing to do. These things are expensive. They are expensive. Maybe you don't know. People can spend a high-end money. People can spend a high-end money to print their billboard or their posters. They just tear it like that. They think that I'm even talking to you. Billboard place somewhere, they're not talking to you. They're not telling you, oh, come, come, come vote, or no. It's just there. So what you need to do is pass by it. If you see it, just pass by it. That would be so good. So because of what been happening now, the National Election Commission chair, she's saying now that she foresee a lot of invalid votes because people will now start transfer aggression. That means all the anger now will be in some of us will say, okay, and this person, in fact, the person tear my billboard. So what I'm going to do is that I will bust the person killing the album. It's bad. Some of you, these are your plans that you will go to the ballot to the voting center, get your ballot paper, and start busting killing the A, killing the B, killing the C. In the name of you are, I don't know, maybe you don't like the person. So you need to stop. Now we will be educating some of you on how to vote. 3 ways. 3 ways to vote. They have the finger thumb. They have the ink there for you to do your finger thumb, just in case if you're not able to maybe to hold a pen, or maybe you don't want to use pen or ink at all. So you have the finger thumb to use. 1. 2, they will give you the pen or the ink just in case if you want to use pen or ink, maybe to mark. Now, 2 ways to mark. You have the X, or we can call the, X. Some of you already know what I'm talking about, the X. Then we have the knock sign or the correcting mark. If you're in school before, you will understand what I'm talking about. So when you correct, like for example, when you say you are going to pass, so the 2 marks are also used in school. 1 is X, and the X is there like when you fail. But the marks are being used for the voting process. Please, if you go there, don't be looking for who are about to bust. There's no way that you collect or that you correct 2 to 3 persons at the same time on 1 ballot paper. No. Listen and listen well. There's no way that you correct more than 1 person on 1 ballot paper. No. No way. So the only thing you will do is when you check candidate A, in fact, they will give you 3 ballot papers: red, green, and blue. 3 ballot paper. 1 for president, 1 for representative, and 1 for senator. So when they give you the 3, the first one you will mark, you are allowed to vote for 1 person on each of the ballot paper. Listen and listen well. You are allowed to vote for only 1 person on each of the ballot paper. So what you're going to do is that you will choose from A to Z. You will choose from A to Z. A to Z. So when you choose that from A to Z, you will choose right in between that and take either A, or you take Z, or you take C, or you take any of the numbers in there. But you're allowed to take only 1. That means that the people that will be placed there, those candidates that will be placed there, I don't want to call any candidate anymore, those candidates that will be placed there, you choose in any one person that you are allowed to choose. When you take two, that invalid vote. When you take two persons, it's invalid vote. So you are allowed to choose only one person. Please, we're coming up with all of the education for you because the National Election Commission has started sending warning out. And we don't want to see huge invalid votes. No, no, no. Please. So we'll be on the radio all of the time, and we'll be correcting all of you. If I will be educating you all of the time, as long as we're here up to October 10th, please. So when you go there, you will see vote. You choose. The three things I just talked about: the finger thumb, the X, or the check mark. You can take one of them. That's the right way to go. But you're allowed to take one president, one representative, and one senator. Please don't bust people eyeball, making it very simple for some of you out there. Don't bust people eye in the name of you are voting. No, it will be invalid vote. Definitely, it will be invalid vote. Then all your time, all your energy, you wake up in the morning only for you to go see yourself to go vote invalid vote. So all of the noise are you being causing? Only for you to go out there to go vote invalid vote. No. Now, one. Two. Pool washers. Pool washers. Some of you who are candidate, be a political party, please start to train your pool washers now. Start to get your pool washers ready. It's not only about you running campaign and campaigning. No. So pool washers, sometimes referred to as election observers. Pool washers. They are very important. Pool washers. Sometimes referred to as election observers. Before voting start, voting will start by 8 o'clock in the morning. But before it starts, you have to see the observers, local and international observers. You have to see the pool washers. All the candidate observers have to be there and make sure that the ballot box, the serial numbers that come with it, they will mark everything before they tear it. After that, those pool washers will take down their own pin. They will take down all of these numbers, everything in their notepad. Please take good care of your pool washers, because pool washers are very important. Pool washers, they are important 100%. Because guess what? The election will start by 8. But the pool washer will be there maybe by 6 or even by 5. And they have to have their own identity. Like, for example, maybe they're from Party A. And you see on the Party A, you see the Party A, everything there. Then you will see the pool washer name, everything on that or stuff that will be given to the pool washer. At least for the pool washer to be identified, because police or security will also be there. So please take good care of your pool washers. Start to put your pool washers now together so that we can be hearing, oh, there's other thing, this and that, and all that kind of stuff. Because the elections is things. Don't keep a pool washer hungry. Don't do it. Don't only send a person, then you don't. No, 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 no. So when you send the pool washer on the field, like for example, 6 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning, at least by 12 o'clock, you should be able to give the man something to eat, water to even drink. Because if you don't do, then some kind of candidate, your brother pool washer hungry, oh, he can't see you. Till the entire election starts, he not see you. Then the other candidate part of pool washer and eating, they drinking. Then in fact, you know what they'll do? Mhm. They will call the other man and say, my man cannot eat it, my man. We all working for Liberia, say, yeah, my man not eat. Then the man go and join them. It's not bad thing. It's not bad thing. But when that person, your own pool washer start to eat with other people now because you don't carry food for them or you don't give them anything, then what happened there? Then what happened there? So at the end of the day, what's going to happen is that person, they just feel weak about your work. They just feel frustrated about your work. Please, don't only be campaigning and be forgetting about pool washer. Don't do that. Some of what you see today, look, elections is not small thing. Especially election day. It's tense. So you will see that from the morning time, in fact, people will start finding themselves in line from 12 in the morning. 12 in the morning, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, all the way to 5 o'clock in the morning. Before you go 5 o'clock in the morning, the line already long. And the pool washer now will not come out. Don't assign one pool washer somewhere. No, no, no. At least you should be able to assign more than 2 to 3 pool washers to one of the precincts, or in fact, maybe about 8 pool washers to another precinct. 1 precinct. Some of the precincts have maybe about 4 to 5 polling places or maybe voting centers. They get put in play 1, put in play 2, put in play 3, all the way to put in play 5. So when you say only 1 pool washer somewhere, tell me what are you going to do? So that 1 pool washer will not move from room 1 to go to room 2, from room 2 to go to room 3. No. So sometimes we hear people complaining, oh, this thing happened, the other one happened, the people do the other one. This is one they feel like it happened. So don't say 1 pool washer somewhere. No. Because the man got to go for nature now, you know. The man got to go eat himself. The man got to eat, all that thing. So when you say 1 pool washer, so you don't want please, I'm appealing to all of you, our political parties, our candidates, independent candidates, all of you. Please, we are appealing to all of you. If you are sending people on the field, send them and give them something. Give them something. Ah. And then you say, though, election business is not a joke. So please, when you're sending out your pool washers, make sure that they are certified. Don't send the people on the field, then you abandon them. No. No. Because the people be counting. No, this is stressful. You don't even understand. It's for time for counting. Time for counting. Time for counting. I think you can really see that, yes, elections is stressful. Time for counting. So when you have only 1 pool washer, someone will be at 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe from 5 in the morning up to 10 o'clock in the night, 11 o'clock, they posted counting. 12 o'clock, sometime in the morning time, posted counting. They may already tired, or that person already tired. They're exhausted already. Some of them even hungry. Don't do that. Take good care of your pool washers. We are appealing to all of you. When you're sending your pool washers, make sure that you feed them. Make sure that you take good care of them. Please. Please. We don't want anything to say, oh, this person, the other pool washer did, or the other thing happened. No, no. Because the pool washer, they are also observers. They are observers. And they play major role. So don't see them like, oh, they are not very, oh, I forget pool watcher. No, no, no. Because let me tell you, all the international observers, let me tell you, they will just go spa. Some of them will just go in the chair. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. The body process on. Yeah, they're gone. See how you look? They're gone. So who's going to be there? It's your own. That person is serving as an eye for you. So don't treat them like they are no, don't do that. We hope and pray that all the things we're saying today, some of you will really, really pull yourself together and make. Look at me. Look, Sam. No, you know, Sam, I worked with Nick before. Sam. So I know all of these things. I know all of these things. Forget that thing. I know everything. I know what can happen election time, Sam. People can work until their entire system can be exhausted on a very serious note. So I don't want us, because even if you know about oil, folks, we're just going to talk up to 7, we'll go for news break. Then we'll come back now after the news break. We're going to activate the line so that you can also be part of the show. So we want to say, just keep glued to the show and please don't see that church without just getting set. Yeah, so indeed, please take good care of your pool washers. To use them, how can I be poor? I can't be poor. Right now, Sam, I can't do it now because of my, So the only thing I will do that is you'll be seeing me, you'll be hearing me, both in and out, here and there. We'll be reporting. But on a very serious note, Sam, it's stressful. All of these things today that we all complain around today, oh, they cheat me, oh, they do that one. Look, when you not send your pool washers, you not get them food to eat, you not get them water to drink. The person like, look, they say water is life. So that, for example, party A person keep giving somebody food. The people keep giving food. They keep giving them food, water, salt drink, they put drinking. Then you're part of pool washer, just looking stressed up, tight. Because why? The man hungry. Or maybe the little hungry. Now, but then party A said, Mama, can I eat? Can we keep us hungry? The person don't go eat. And that's it. It's good. I'm not saying that don't eat with the person, no. But when your uncle, at least you will be, that means SOS. That's the way job look. Because party A send their part of pool washer, party B send their pool washer, except where maybe party A, party B, and party C say, yes, we come together and trust the one pool washer, then no problem. Then no problem at all. But it's stressful. So let's make our elections sometimes let add more flavor, let add little changes into our elections. Very soon, so you can take good care of the pool washers because they play a major role in every elections. They are observed. In fact, they are number one observer. They are number one because they are there to represent you. And that's the only way the election will be free, fair, and transparent if you have someone there representing you, especially to that level. Now, time for counting when the people finish counting. The simple watcher will be there. They will be there almost. They will be there. The insertion. Some of you don't know. So they sheet the insertion, and they sheet have lot of mark. So the pool washers now they'll be accurate through the National Election Commission servers. So they'll be asking, is it invalid vote or vote or maybe valid vote? Then, depending on they're going to debate it because, like for example, they have something what they call intention. Maybe I wanted to vote for party A. Then maybe my finger thumb is a little bit close maybe to party B, but my entire finger or thumb is on party A. Then they say, okay, so what is the intention of the person? The person in their mind, they wanted to vote for party A, but mistakenly, okay, so folks, we got to go for our news break. And trust me, we'll come back after our news break. We're going to continue with the program up to 8 o'clock on tonight. And at 8, we will take our exit. So if you don't do that, touch the 2FM 96.1. They had it so like virtual. When I come back, I'm going to dive into that a little bit and activate it now. So this break, and be right back.
Information. A tax tested and proven to be a world-class example of news presentation where truths are told. We lead by example and others follow. RCR News, the premier source of accurate news. Bulletin is up next. 17 years ago, a news center was birthed, charged to collect balanced, credible, and accurate news and information. A tax tested and proven to be a world-class example of news presentation where truths are told. We lead by example and others follow. RCR News, the premier source of accurate news. Bulletin is up next.
Pleasant good evening. Welcome to RCR News Bulletin at 7. My name is Marka Davis, presenting in the headlines delegates of the 2-day National Stigma, Discrimination and Advocacy Conference ends in Monrovia. The head of the National AIDS Commission, Theodosia Cully, admonished the delegates to take the message of non-discrimination to the various communities, adding that HIV cannot be eliminated if the issue of stigma and discrimination are not addressed. Ahead of the reopening of schools across Liberia, authorities of the Lakota's College of Education and the Council of County Education Officers have begun verifying teachers' credentials aimed at tracking fake credentials and degrees in the education sector. The regional body, Mount River Union, is calling on the 4 member states to reaffirm their commitments to gender equality and foster the enabling environment for gender equal governance space, workspaces, and equality in health and wealth. And of the home front, the United Nations warns of an impending humanitarian crisis in Niger after the new military junta suspended the activities of UN agencies in where they call war zones. Those are the headlines. Now the news in detail. Delegates of the 2-day National Stigma, Discrimination and Advocacy Platform have presented a 10-count resolution to the government of Liberia. The resolution, among other things, called on national government to review and repeal discriminatory laws that fuel stigma against persons living with HIV, key populations, adolescent girls and women, and also institute measures to protect their rights and dignity. Reading the resolution Friday, the chairman of LIPRAT, a conglomeration of civil society organizations, Evan Adolphe, encouraged religious and traditional leaders to initiate and lead a campaign against HIV-related stigma and discrimination. According to Adolphe, The resolution also called on the government through the Independent National Human Rights Commission to strengthen the existing complaints decks and put in mechanisms to address HIV-related human rights violations. The deprived boss has, however, expressed gratitude to national government, USAID, PEPFAR, Global Fund, European Union, Swedish Embassy, and other partners for supporting the two-day conference. For part, the chairperson of the National AIDS Commission, Theodosia Cooley, admonished the delegates to take the message of non-discrimination to the various communities, adding HIV cannot be eliminated if the issue of stigma and discrimination are not addressed. The conference was held under the theme Get Involved and Stigma and Discrimination. Ahead of the reopening of schools across Liberia, authorities of the Lacosas College of Education and the Council of that's County Education Officers have begun verifying teachers' credentials aimed at tracking fake credentials and degrees. The institutions have alarmed over the proliferation of fake teaching credentials or certificates by some individuals they refer to as job seekers and in-service teachers claiming to have graduated from La Cosas and other relevant teacher training institutions in the country. Speaking at a press conference Friday, the president of La Cosas College of Education, Dr. Benjamin Way, emphasized that some individuals have successfully gained employment and contract within the educational system, including public schools with fake credentials. According to Dr. Way, the act of falsifying credentials constitutes forgery and is punishable by law, something he said must be condemned by educational stakeholders. Meanwhile, Dr. Way has disclosed that they have begun contacting national government through the county education officers to ensure that credentials submitted to the Office of District Education Officers or DEOs during school permit registration are verified to curtail the art of forgery. He wants schools administrators to do due diligence by contacting the campuses of La Cosas and through their website for clarity on the credentials of people or applicants seeking job in the educational sector. Dr. Benjamin Way has therefore called on parents and school administrators to respect the academic calendar provided by the Ministry of Education. The veteran Liberian educator admonished school administrators to also relax stringent measures regarding fees payment and uniforms requirement within the first month of school. The regional organization, Mano River Union, is calling on the four member states to reaffirm their commitment to gender equality and foster an enabling environment for gender equal governance space. The resident coordinator of MRU in Liberia, Christian Jala, said the union is sincerely praying that the upcoming presidential and legislative elections in Liberia will be void of violence. Ambassador Jala spoke at a Thanksgiving service in commemoration of 20 years of the Comprehensive Peace Accord in Liberia held at the Providence Baptist Church in Monrovia. Delivering a special message at the program, the director for Women and Children Department at the Providence Baptist Church, Reverend Charlotte Kaikora, said, as the country goes through this heated campaign season, Liberians must give thanks to God because He knows what is best for the nation. According to her, despite the challenges as a result of the high cost of living, they should be appreciative for the peace and stability prevailing in the country. The service was organized by the Mano River Union Women Peace Network and was graced by representatives of women from MRU regional organization comprising Guinea, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone, and Liberia. You are listening to a bulletin of news from the News and Current Affairs Department here at the Renaissance Communications Incorporated on Truth 96.1 FM. In more news tonight, with less than 39 days to the October 10 polls, Liberia's Restoration Party standard bearer, Ellen Brown, has embarked on youth and student engagements. Speaking to journalists Friday at the start of the engagement in Monrovia, Alan Brown said the engagement is intended to present his manifestos to the young people whom he said make up majority of the country's population. According to the LRP standard bearer, the youth are the greatest asset of the country, as such they must be prioritized by people vying for the Liberian presidency. Brown, meanwhile, said the Brown ticket or WIA ticket believes in ensuring or empowering Liberians and restoring the country to God if elected in the October elections. He spoke Friday at his youth awareness and engagement in Monrovia. Montserrado County District 16 Representative candidate Achisana has stepped up his engagement with residents on the need to vote for people with moral credibility, advocacy records, and genuine manifesto to address the many challenges in the district and the rest of the country. He said it is time that residents of District 16 Montserrado County demonstrate their civic responsibility so as to address the leadership gap that has kept the district backward in terms of development. Sanal spoke when he had an engagement with residents of Twe Farm in Douala, Bushro Island on Friday. The independent candidate, Achis Salom, cautioned the residents to have themselves to blame if they vote based on party loyalty, tribal affiliation, or religious background. Out of Liberia, the United Nations has warned of an impending humanitarian crisis in Niger after the new military junta suspended the activities of UN agencies in war zones. On Thursday, Niger's Interior Ministry announced it was stopping UN agencies and other international organizations from working in what it called military operation zones because of the current security situation. It did not specify which regions were affected, according to the BBC. The country has for years experienced insurgencies from Islamist militants, but security has deteriorated further since the coup that toppled President Mohamed Bazoum's government last month. Shortly after taking over, military leaders said they had done so in order to better tackle the insurgencies. The coup leader's suspension of the UN humanitarian air service comes as less than half of Niger's health facilities are operational. On Wednesday, the UN said the move has impeded the delivery of essential medicines and nutritional supplies. Other UN agencies have also been affected, according to the BBC. The global body is particularly worried about the fate of more than 600,000 refugees and more than 20,000 internally displaced people living in dangerous conditions in the West African nation. To end this bulletin of news, a recap of the headlines. Delegates of the two-day National Stigma Discrimination and Advocacy Conference present a 10-count resolution to the government of Liberia to address the issue of discrimination and stigma against persons living with HIV in the country. Ahead of the reopening of schools in Liberia, authorities of the Lacosas College of Education and the Council of County Education Officers began verifying teachers' credentials aimed at tracking fake credentials and degrees in the educational sector. Regional body, Mana River Union, is calling on the four member states to reaffirm their commitment to gender equality and to foster an enabling environment for gender equal governance space. And out of Liberia, the United Nations has warned of an impending humanitarian crisis in Niger after the new military junta expanded or suspended the activities of UN agencies in war zones, according to the BBC. RCN News Bulletin at 7. My name is Martha Davis.
Making it another 30 minutes past 7. The very next time you hear news on the station will be at 8 o'clock on tonight, by which time we'll bring you 45 minutes of news coming from our newsroom, Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. So, folks, we continue with the program, the SKTV, up to 8 o'clock on tonight. And I'm Johnson Mayor Broncula, so I'm pretty tight. I'm going to be here up to 8, and at 8, I'll be taking my exit. And first of all, let me say thanks to all of you there, our dear channel listeners, for those of you who in Lofa County, Nimba, and the rest of Mama Liberia, even between Liberia and Guinea border, and between Liberia and Sabalon border, and between Liberia and the Africa Coast border. Let me also say thanks to all of you for always following Truth FM and making Truth FM your number one radio station. And to our team of those of you who always view us, also let me say thanks to all of you for following the SK TV all of the time. Thank you so much Or please don't forget today's Friday. Indeed, today is Friday, so you know already what it is on the Friday. Today is German Pay Day. So what I want you to do is that just go straight there to the cash app and just drop small thing, you know, because that's the best way to go. Yeah, you know, just drop small thing, anything that goes on your heart, you know, just drop it there for us for the SKTV support, you know, to support the SKTV because we'll be working hard and the same to bring you all the news, everything that you need to know, everything. So please just you know, yeah, you know, just check in your price, check in your little wallet, and just drop small thing, you know, right to that mobile app. Like right there, you will see it by the time you 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 scroll up, you'll see it. So thanks to all of you. One more thanks to all of you. Thanks to our viewers. And let me say yes. So back after the news break, ball. I just want to take this break minute and please just this break and you know after that we're going to go to where we stop. At least let me educate some of you a little bit before we can open the line so that you can also be part, especially for those of you out there who are regular listener to this show and you want to be part. So this break and be right back.
Kwame Klubo Johnson. You see me talking like they are very, very happy today. The reason I'm happy today, I've been sitting at home for the past years. My fellow women are also there. But was sending injury to me in my life, in our organization. He gave me loan, 2 days loan. I always send my children to school. The school year closed. 2 days loan. My husband was not doing anything. But liability, I said thank you. My fellow women are also there are listening to me. Comes October 10, number 1 barrier bar for liability. Because liability is the trust, your true liability that I started selling and my children are happy. Yo, thank you for listening to me. Vote liability. Voila, liability.
My name is Josh Mayengo. I'm a motorcyclist. I choose liability to be the best representative for the district. Vote liability on the ballot box number 1.
My name is Albert Wesley. I'm a resident of the Navajo community. I'm a motorcyclist and I believe in the ideology of liability. So 14 comes automatic number 1.
My name is Jean Terry. I'm for FDA community. I'm a motorcyclist. I'm calling on everybody, all motorcyclists, to please vote on our liability. Number 1 on the ballot box. Our liability have been a good man. He has helped with the motorcyclists on many occasions. Please vote on our liability. Number 1 for a better district 4.
Hello to everybody. I'm Johnson Davis. I'm a motorcyclist from Bonus Farm. Likability have been a very good man. It's because of likability I'm proud to be a motorcyclist. If we vote likability as representative of district number 4, we will do a lot for the young people. Vote likability number 1 on the ballot.
Hello everyone, I'm Sam calling from Zupatan. I'm calling on my fellow motorcyclists to please join me for a better district 4. Liability is placed at number 1 on the ballot. Join so we can vote liability for a better change.
I'm George Kibo. I live to go for Scalvi. I urge you all to please vote honorable liability. The reason is that because in educating youth, make us attend computer school, and now I'm a professional driver at the Liability Foundation. So please, I ask you all to vote honorable liability on the ballot box number 1.
So welcome back after that break. In fact, Honorable Laike Benete, the permanent son of District Number 4, right here in Painesville. Yes. So first, yeah. So let's continue. I was saying, you know, before we went out for the news break. Yeah. So indeed, the pool washers are not small people to play with. Sometimes you think so. We don't know. So you need to take good care of your pool washers. This is very serious. Even as you go about with your campaign activities, start choosing who will be pool washers. Start putting the pool washers together small, and do your late minute budget for food. The first thing is for food and water. Maybe soft drink, no problem. That's the first thing. So don't take pool washer like they are nobody. No, don't do that. Because they are the one that representing you. They are the one that representing you. All the observers, the international, they just there to just do their work. They finish. So your pool washer now will be giving you reports. What happened? Maybe some of you that have your own data system. So what the pool washer giving his report, start putting it in. He will know where he stands. So that's another simple way. But as I was saying before we went for the break, so when they vote, maybe you go mark, like you go check, then you check it, or maybe B, then small of the tail of the check mark reach all the way to A. And the pool washers and the National Election Commission staffers, they want to go almost like debate. Is there vote or invalid vote? When the people look at it, they will say, but 90% of the check mark is in party B. Like just small little hanging maybe to party C. No man, I vote. And yet they have to agree. When they agree before the National Election Commission staffers will approve it. When they say no, no. When they say no, it's invalid vote, it's invalid vote. National Election Commission staffers will not do anything. So you see how I look? So we're seeing these things. Some of you out there, you want to campaign, you forget about all of these steps. And you will forget. Some of you, we will go to some of the voting centers or some of the precincts. We'll not see one pool washer for some of you. We'll not see. But you will come out tomorrow and be yelling, ah, ah. So you see, simple washers. All of the voting centers, simple washers. We want credible things. So let's do credible things. Send people to represent you. And in our counting hall or in our layer room, they get the best or the highest 3 parties or candidates. So that, for example, or maybe they hire 2. Some places they can do, maybe they hire 2 or maybe they hire 3. Like, for example, party A is tapping in room 1. So the party A police staff and party B police staff or party C police staff that a senator will be on this thing, including the National Election Commission staff. So you see how I look? Yeah. So you see how I look? So only the senator will be on the sheet with the National Election Commission supervisor that in that place. Finish. So that means you agree. That means you agree to the result. Party A agree. Party B agree. Party C agree. Hi, look. So that the paper now, Election Commission will be having almost 3. One will be placed on the wall. The one that will be placed on the wall that work for us. The one that will go to now when you are reporting, these are will be reporting up from the one that is placed on the wall. I want it for the public. You can go there, your copy it, your screenshot and carry it to your war room. Anyway you want to carry it, well, that's it. So that's how it works. Please take good care of your pool washers and make sure that they are certified. So these are things that's on my mind, and just pass by to educate our people on how to vote. Please, we don't want the influence of invalid votes. No. So please, when you are campaigning, also tell your people how to vote. Tell them how to vote. Please, we are appealing to you. We will be on the radio and be educating you also, or be informing you also how to do these things. So 0778 339682. Again, 0778 339682. That's the number to call in now, so we all can be part of the show. I know a lot of you have been calling me, texting me back to back. So call in at 0778 339682 and tell me exactly what's on your mind. maybe you want to chip in, maybe on something, maybe that we've been discussing, or maybe you have something on your mind, there's the news or something that's happening, maybe that you want to let the public know, also call us also on 0778 339682. Again, 0778 339682. Call in now and be part of the show. So 23 minutes past 7 from where I sit and broadcast. And this is the Truth FM 96.1 on the program, the SKTV. We're going to be here up to 8 o'clock on tonight. So let me see. Let me get to the line and pick my first caller. Hello? Let me see. I don't know. All right. So, yeah. So today's caller. Hello? Yeah, my dear. Go ahead. Good evening. Your name and from where you join us? Okay, go ahead, brother. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Please stop tearing people billboards or posters. These things are expensive. Maybe you don't know, but these things are very expensive to even print. So you don't even understand. You tell people things that, yeah. 0778339682. That's the number to call. Again, 0778339682. Call now so you can be part of the show. Today's caller. Good evening. Go ahead, Chief. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, step of the line. Yeah, that's the thing. Because we not tell your people how to vote tomorrow. When the people vote invalid votes, they start complaining to this caller. Hello? Oh man, yeah, let me see the line keep blinking back and forth. Please call 0778339682. That's the number to call. Call in and tell us exactly what's on your mind. Or maybe you want to chip in on some of the things I've been discussing. So this caller, good evening. Yeah, Chief, how you doing? Your name and from where you join us? Okay, go ahead, Chief.
Well, one of the major issues here is we need to advance those motorcyclists.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to the federal presidential candidate. Because they always serve as escort for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like yesterday, the coalition of democratic change were having their program when the president was coming to endorse by District 2 lawmaker and the citizen.
Mm-hmm.
The former vice president was coming from America.
No, coming from Ghana.
From Colorado.
Coming from Ghana.
No, yeah, they were coming from Ghana, but there are a few motorcycles who came from Colorado and other district.
Mm-hmm.
And they came around the junction of Apple Connection in the City.
Mm-hmm.
And started insulting Sidisha and the president. And because we had a photo that he insulted the president in other parties on the round of that room. But because of majority and our president was around, we decided to disengage.
That's the kind of invalid vote. That's the kind of invaluable election commission. Yeah, all right. Thank you so much for exercising that. I think that's the best thing to do. Election will come and go. We still remain one people. So today's caller, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing? Your name and from where you join us? Hello. Alberta joining us from Nimba County. Go ahead, man. I said, go ahead. Oh, hey, you want to say something? Alberta, we're not getting you. I don't know what happened to your line, even though you're way there in Nimba County. To this caller. Good evening. I'm great. Thank God. What's the name and from where you join us?
Thank you. I'm sure this is the voice of Patrick from Sophia District 4. And let me say good evening to you once more and to the Brent people as well. Therefore, thank you very much for your education that you have provided this evening on the radio to the Brent people when it comes to the election matter come October 10th. How best we can vote to vote well, not to increase more invalid vote. This is one of the most important things now, I think in my mind. We as journalists or Liberians to be doing that on radio because the messages are mentioned across people know they are candidates already. So in my mind, I will join you as well to tell the Liberian people or first-time voters, meaning the first-time voters, or people who are very angry. Because some people they will let to get maybe do things out of anger that they say, because you do that, I will do this to you. No. If you do that, then maybe you will not increase your candidate number. That will just be
the person will bust your eyeball. I will bust your eyeball.
You promise her, you say you're not coming, you say you're coming to her, will not see you. So for this, I'll bust the eyeball. And there's no way that you're going to match 50 questions on one paper. It's impossible. You can't match John Brown, you match Mary Brown, whosoever on one paper, it can't work. No. And when you're doing it, the box that you see nothing in the line around the box. I believe it is square, something like that. Or I don't know how it would do it. Maybe it will be a rectangular form, or maybe a square form, or some kind of circle. We don't know. Any kind of form you see, why in a square form with a full size, what you do when you check in, get what Milton said, you're not going to check to cross the line. If you're doing the NASA, that is to do correction, maybe you corrected somebody to pass. People who went to school, when they say you pass, it will be correct. That son, direct that son.
Yeah, that checks
me. When you see the S, meaning you fit. People who went to school, when they see that S, meaning you fit, they use that. Then also who don't really know how to use S, the NASA or whatsoever. They do certain things. And when they get there, you put your thumb on it. When you put your thumb on it, you go put it right in the center. Don't say I'll put it. No, you do that when your boy will not be calm. So, therefore, I want to say thank you.
Thank you.
And this is why I'm taking my mind every Friday for not October 10th. I will request to 2FM family to have this time for us every Friday.
So we can do photo education, right? Thank you so much. I like that. All right. Thank you so much, my colleague, my brother. Thank you so much for joining us. And keep the calls coming for those of you who were calling inside with that. Yeah. So please, quick reminder to those of you who also watching us live on the SKTV page. In fact, there are a lot of you there, even though we're not able to recognize all of you. Chocomo, Yovina, let me say good evening to all of you. Coming, Washington, Carter Flomo, King Kine, and Augustine, Lamini. Let me say good evening to all of you. Elijah K. Cody, and please don't forget that today is Friday, so always remember us on Friday. So let me get to the line, pick more calls, and see who on the line. Hello? Yeah, my dear, good evening. Your name and from where you join us?
My name is Honorable Prince Jomasua, representing Kennedy Electoral District number 8 in Lima County.
Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
Right. So I'm a victim of the circumstances of attending the fires and people here in Lima, my district.
In Lima County, is the same thing happening in Lima County?
And that in my district. protesting.
Mm.
And people took down my billboard, took down my flyers, and I think this is a violation of electoral law.
Indeed.
I'm secretary to the Commission Declaration, so I want to urge all the people, including my citizen in District 8, to stop this kind of thing. It has a capacity to cause chaos. So let keep like very, very peaceful, very, very safe, and let our voter be able to understand that it is possible you can agree not to vote for me, but my flag has nothing to do with your decision, and we spend money to print these things, so it's not good. Let's send it back on the local radio station and telling people that this is not right. So it's good that you're checking it out, and we are officially informed National Election Commission about such a behavior on the part of some of our citizens. You know, so yeah, I just
yeah. So quickly before you go, Chief, I want to ask you: are you also in line with the National Election Commission statement that there may be a lot of invalid votes come October because of all of you who are candidates, the anger, the bitterness, you are not even educating your people on how to vote?
Well, no, I'm not in line because basically what I'm doing is that we're waiting for as we sign on the pre-ballot paper the other day for correction. So we're waiting for that to come up, but I'm also educating using the old ballot paper to educate my people in the field as to how to vote, if you how to do the top print when it comes to checking, how to do the checking, and at what level you do the top print, you know, before it becomes invalid, and at what level you check, and all of that. Because I also work for the system for a couple of times, so I also know. And now I'm attending the election now.
Thank you so much for joining us from Nima County. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You have a very blessed night.
Okay, that's good. So to this caller, good evening. Hello. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, sorry, doing like yes, let me see. I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to get some feedback. Yeah, so keep a calls coming 0778 339 682. I don't know, you will be calling on the number. You'll be calling on. Look, we decide now to use this number because some of you, the messages you can send to all the 13 and so forth. So when you send on this side, at least it'll be easy. So let's call a good evening. Yeah, bro. Go ahead, Chief, your name and from where you join us. Yeah, that's the Truth FM, and you are live also on the radio.
Actually, I want to also.
Let what? You say you want to speak on what?
Also, they are broadcasting.
Wow. We're not getting you, Chief. Chief, we're not getting you. I think you got to change your location. Sorry, but we want other people to, because there are a lot of people following us also on SKTV page, and they want to get you. Yeah, go ahead. Your name. Hello. Good evening. Your name and from where you join us. Okay, go ahead, Chief. The people not concerned about crowd. The people not concerned about crowd. I've been wondering as to how do we really sit in one of the room as of how to put washers, because the way they can see how to act. See that. All right. All right, Chief. Thank you so much for being part of the show. To this caller, good evening. Yeah, your name and from where you join us, Chief. That's good. Thank you so much for joining us. And if I go ahead, what's on your mind, or if I what do you want to talk about? Thank you. The pool washer thing, I want to see what you. Somebody, you let me know. Yeah, go behind your pool washers. Go ahead, Chief. Mm-hmm. Hmm. You see, but that's the thing. He will get water. You get life. Who will be? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. So be booing people. Why you be booing people? Man. What kind- All right, Chief. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for calling from that far. We want to say thank you to all of you. You got to stop. Some of you that are in a habit of booing people, you got to stop. I don't want to ask you how CDC pool washers and all you know the party pool washers. I don't even know how you're getting sitting outside. Look, 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 what you're doing, just so you won't care about politician. Yeah, look, no, the best for me, the only part that I really enjoy right now is the social media, especially on TikTok. Those short videos that some of you are doing, it's just inspiring. It's good. But to be fighting people, to be booing people, to be insulting people, don't do that. It's not the right way to go. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Chief. How you doing? Your name and from where you join us?
My name is Michelle Dua Butoyi from Omega.
Okay, boss, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say thank you so much for the information providing for the public. And once again, I want to say the CDC, they are doing bad things to the citizen in a sense that they are not giving the citizen the right to make that decision. Today, I saw my Oma and other people in North Town, the CDC people that standing on the field with your CDC bearer and other things, they came and say, oh, my, you'll get your ID card along. They will tell your name with your ID card, ID number. And when they take it, they say, when you see the chairman card, you will get your so and so amount, which are going wrong. And the intention of it doing it for them to take it and then go create another ID card so that they can vote and then the woman ID card will be denied.
No.
Which is wrong.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. But let me just say say to that. And look, National Election Commission system set. You can go print 1 million ID cards when I live with you. You can get through. Look, sometimes when hitting your money, I'm buying to it. When they tell you that 10,000 or maybe that 5,000 people register in this place, 5,000 ballot papers they will bring. So anything that above, in fact, that 500 can be on all of these ballot booklet. So we'll go when you go carry 1 million. Anyway, you will not go through. This is why we're saying that make sure that you have your own pool washers. Make sure that you have somebody that will be representing you. Because when you not get nobody that try to listen to another caller. 2017, you send somebody somewhere, you're not getting food, no water. For God's sake. Even if a person love the party 1 million times, so they will not eat. You don't treat people like that. You don't treat people like that. It's not because they, oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, so, oh, I know where you die, so you die. No, don't do that. So 0778 339 that's the number to call again. 0778 339 We have roughly about 14 more minutes to go. Yes, 14 more minutes to go. Then we'll be saying goodbye to the program, the SKTV. But to all of you there, our SKTV people, please don't forget that today is Friday, and you know, every time it's Friday, we always here with you, and don't forget about our basket. So today's caller, good evening. I'm good. Oh, thank God. What's the name and from where you join us? Wow. I don't know whether it's the same caller, but I think this person is very struggling. I don't know whether you look for or you in Maryland or maybe someone around in maybe Grand Jira or Sano. I don't know. But let me get to the line and pick this other call. Good evening. Oh, Chief, how you doing? Yeah, from district number 8. Okay, oh, that long time, oh.
Yeah, been following you guys.
Okay.
You know, one of the areas with all the education is school, but one of the areas that is in the E.
Mm-hmm.
Where you find most of the sport balance.
Okay.
If you use the E, you want to put plenty E on your finger, and by the time you dip it in that square or in the circumference, side your candidate there, it will spin out. And why it spins out for future come? Even if they go to okay, when it will reach the point, there will be other party people that will not want to agree where it will spin out with the whole of Kennedy side, conflict will come. So the easy way that those who can use the pen, you want to use that sort of thing, not dip it small, you got to dip it big. Just dip it small for it to be there, you know, it will be okay. And some people, when they finish using it, they will not allow it to dry on small. When it's less than 5 seconds, it will dry on.
That's another.
By the time you put it down, then the whole battle was fall. So I see those things that need to be indicated to the people. Thank you so much. I'm following you guys.
Thank you so much, Chief. I hope and pray that one of these days I'll come visit you there in district number 8. But actually, he said something that really slipped off my mind. Some of you with a finger thumb, right? He said it. When you put enough ink on the finger thumb and place it to that place where it's going to put air, you then be careful. That whole ink will run through the entire ballot paper. Then you know where to you let me wait for a second. You wrap it. So by the time you fold it, it goes straight to party A, B, and C. Then it turns to invalid vote. So you see how it look? So National Election Commission staffers, some of you who will be choosing, who will be INCO, PO, all of the small job you'll be doing, land controller, all the kind of people, please. NEC staffer, please be able to also educate the people there when they reach right to the voting center. Please, oh. So today's caller, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Chief. I'm fine. Oh, thank God your name and from where you join us.
From Country, Lower Market County to be precise, sir.
Okay, go ahead, boss.
Yeah, thank you very much. Your topic on discussion actually is good educate when it comes to the coming election. Quickly to the point, one thing I will tell you, actually the president is well when it comes to the education. The president was here yesterday, Ismail Oche, after speaking to the party, he actually had a group which of course they have people which of course are educating us when it comes to the election, how to vote, how to not vote, and where to go after, where to cast your leg,
Mhm.
So I said I will not allow the president. I said everywhere you go, even to Canada,
Okay, that's good.
when it comes to the voting process.
All right. All right, Chief. But the way you are and the other people, you can see about to I don't know how to put wash on how you be saying. Yeah. Okay. Hey man, let me unite. Liberia is all we have. Simple. Oh God. All right. Thank you so much, Chief. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. So to this caller, good evening.
Good evening, my strong brother in studio.
Yeah, go ahead, boss. Your name and from where you join us.
Thank you so much. My name is Lawrence Obabenima, and I'm calling from our Highways.
Go ahead, Chief.
Thank you so much. It is very important as our brother in studio or educated each and every one of us, be it from Unity Party, be it from CCC, be it from ANC, or SYC, you just name it. It is time. You were yesterday saying we wait for 2023. 2023 come, we will show our power. Now, it is time for you to be very mindful on where you're going to make your decision. Whatsoever you said, you are under the many voices that came and are adding mind to this. You waited for the longer days. I think we have few more days and some more days, if I'm mistaken.
39 days to go.
9 days to go. So it is time now for you to be very vigilant. Everybody be waiting for a second hour.
Thank you.
I want you to look at your thumb when you want to vote to where you want to put your thumb. Shine your eye there clearly. As other people saying that there will be many invalid votes. We pray that should not happen. So that your dream that you all long been waiting for, come 2023, October 10th, go to the police station, make sure and take your time to vote for whosoever is your choice. You were Liberian before whosoever to be actually to be your president.
That's the thing. That's the thing. I like that. Thank you so much, Chief. You, in fact, you are Liberian. You still remain Liberian even before you join the Party A, Party B, Party C. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Chief. Your name and from where you join us.
I'm Benjamin Deputy calling you from Charleston, behind the Robert International Airport.
Okay, that's good, Chief. Go ahead, boss.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the show. I done through my radio on board. There's a caller that raised a concern concerning the voting card. If the end number on the voting card, somebody take your voting card and they can the number for your car, indicate you vote for your vote, your ID card without being something.
For me, what I do know is that when you carry your card, the National Election Commission people there, they will check in their book. When they check in your book, or in fact, in their book, that for example, your name is your call, then they will see your name, pair A with your ID card, everything, and check it. How you getting me? Oh? They will check it. How it works. Then they will send you to the next person that will give you the ballot paper. So that's how it works. For me, I haven't seen nothing before where somebody will tell somebody see me no one go forward. No. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. And I don't think that can work. So don't even want you on one below. So to this caller, good evening. You'll be our last caller, then we'll close. We gotta go. Hello. Yeah, my brother, good evening. Go ahead, your name and from where you from. Long time. Where you been? Man, it can't be easy, bro. I know it can be. No. Don't be wahala, don't. My man, forget it, talk. Forget that team. I can't. Don't go that route. So you want? Yeah.
Thank you so much for the show. Thank you so much for the show. But what I want for you to do is that to listen to the information that came out from the school campus, and we take
so okay, so I want to ask you now, how your pool washer, and all the pool washer, how you be managing? But I'm asking you. All right, thank you. That's what I want to listen. I just ask you a question as to how you will manage the way that your campaign, your bossing up. So when you go to the voting side now, where CDC pool washer and then you the party pool washer, how you will manage? Look, Liberia is all we have. Let me be friend with some of you. Some of you, you are so look. They may you see today so. See yeah. So now we're gonna be quiet. We're gonna be in your mix. Like you even know. Quiet. Some of you the way you talk. Some of you the way you even react. Some of you you insult. Man, people. Like will not be changed in one day time. Oh, don't kill somebody for no reason. Don't harm somebody for no reason. Don't even harm your brother. Don't do that. Don't do that. We all pray for better Liberia. All of us will pray for better Liberia. But we will not be hating each other. Then we'll get better now. When we get angry with one another every time just because someone is supporting party C or party O or party J, so you vex. No, it's the person's right. It is the right of the person to support any candidate of their choice. And what the Constitution said. Give people the right. Stop insulting people. Stop insulting people. Don't do that. If you cannot look. Sometimes sometimes when I'm talking behind the scene, you know how many citizens that are even frustrated today that know that yesterday they could pull their neck on chopping board for this government or for this president. You know how many of them today that they can't even talk anywhere. He said that some of you won't kill, you won't harm somebody's job because of somebody's business. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Be able to convince people with the idea, with the kind of tangible you think, or maybe with the kind of thing, maybe with the kind of platforms you think your candidate have. Not by insulting, booing people. Then you say, oh, we want all these things, breaking tensions. When you go campaign. But stop insulting. Even some of our media institutions, I understand, but for me, it's not the right way to go. Now stop. Let's stop. Let's stop putting fire into all these things that we're doing. The only thing I want for me, I like, my man, your candidate can do it. My candidate can do it. Okay, give us record of your candidate. My candidate do them. No, it's just very simple. But to be insulting people, candidates, to be insulting each other just because this person is not on your side. So they are not Liberian. Until they join your side. Hey, that's what you. No. We are all Liberian, and everybody has the right to choose to be with any candidate of their choice. The only thing is that when you finish voting, stand by for 6 years. Whether it be a good or be bad. Hi, look. African politicians, I don't say any other well, but African politicians, especially Liberia politicians, they talk, and they talk. All they do is talking. All they do is just talking. Most of them, they just talk. Nothing they do. They talk, they steal, it's just finished. And you kill yourself, the process putting you into poverty. You are staying into poverty. You say killing yourself for people. You're not thinking. And then we gotta go. For good night to all of you, man. Good night, and let me say thank you to all of you, SKTV people. Thanks so much please don't forget that today is Friday, so just chip in a little bit. So good night. For good night, we gotta go.
My country people.
And I'm Johnson Maybank. I catch you when I catch you.